अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल व्यूअर्स। उम्मीद है कि आप सब लोग खैरियत से होंगे। आज जो हमारा टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन है वो है सैटेलाइट सिस्टम ऑफ द अर्थ। द मून इज़ द ओनली नेचुरल सैटेलाइट ऑफ द अर्थ। Nevertheless, since 1958, man had put a number of artificial satellites around the Earth. Too much to launch a satellite, it is first carried to the required distance from the Earth. Then the satellite is launched in the direction of parallel to the Earth's surface with a definite velocity v as shown in figure 9.3. If m is equal to ma of satellite, r is equal to radius of the circle of the orbit, then the gravitational attraction F on the satellite is given by F is equal to gmme or r square. Also, V is equal to gme over r under root. If a satellite is launched with a velocity, it would go into a circular orbit. On the other hand, if the satellite is launched with a higher velocity, the subsequent orbit is elliptical with the Earth as the near focus of the ellipse. If the satellite is launched with a velocity v which is less than gme over r under root, it would come crashing onto the Earth's surface if v is quite low. If v is not low enough and the satellite does not crash onto the Earth, then the resultant orbit is also elliptical but with the Earth as the far focus. 9.4b. Example 9.4 shows आए हम आपको एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू आए व्यूअर्स आपको हम एक एग्जाम्पल के साथ आपको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करते हैं। 9.4 For a satellite which is close to the Earth's surface, its radius of orbit may be assumed to be equal to the Earth's radius 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meter. Estimate the speed and the period of the satellite. For a satellite close to the Earth's surface, this and this calculation is done. Then the period t is to be find out, that is 83 minutes. Topic 9.5 is equal to synchronous satellite. Synchronous satellites are satellites that move around the Earth at the same rate as the rotation of the Earth about its axis. That is, synchronous satellites have a period of 24 hours and appear stationary when seen from the Earth. The orbit around the Earth is the same direction as the rotation of the Earth, i.e., west to east. The plane that contains the orbit of the satellite is the same plane as the equator. This is because the gravitational attraction on the synchronous satellite is directed towards the center of the Earth. In order that the period of the satellite is the same as the period of the Earth's rotation, the satellite must perpetually be in the plane that contains the equator. The radius of the orbit can be calculated as follows. If m is equal to mass of satellite, then gmme over r square is equal to mrw square is equal to mr. Then the uh, orbit radius is mr is equal to 2 pi over t square whole square. आइए आपको एक एग्जांपल की मदद से आपको एक इसके बारे में एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करते हैं। Two widely separated planetary systems whose sums of the masses S1 and S2 and planet P1 of the mass M1 and planet P2 of the mass M2 are observed to have circular orbits of equal radii. What are the relationship between S1 and S2 if the P1 completes one orbit in half the time taken by the P2? Solution is for planet P1. This solution is done 1 and 2 S1 is equal to 4 S2. तो व्यूअर्स, आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक था वो था सैटेलाइट सिस्टम ऑफ द अर्थ। हमने उसके बारे में डिस्कस किया। उसके बाद हमने सिंक्रोनस सैटेलाइट्स के बारे में डिस्कस किया। होप सो आपको हमारा आज का टॉपिक पसंद आया होगा। मिलते हैं आपके साथ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।